Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy, as always, and you join me in Mini Blue. It's not my tractor. This is the estate tractor here at Charvel, and we are just loading up the first load of the whole crop silage that we made from this field just the other day. And now we had to borrow a wrapper because we couldn't get ours to work there at all in the end. He does it. Put this on nice and gently. Perfect stuff. There we go. So we borrowed a wrapper to get it all done in the end there, but it is done. There's quite a few bales on this field actually when you look at it all. More than I was expecting. But we're going to get these last. We need 4 more bales to finish this load off, and then we're actually carting them all the way back up to the bay where we have one of the local beef farmers over there is running extremely low on fodder for the winter because of the conditions we've had this summer have not been favorable at all. If you're trying to grow a lot of grass or hay, they really haven't been very kind. So we're gonna just. We got these sold to him. I knew he was in the market for some, so I went to look and ask the question myself. And yeah, lo and behold, here we are. So we're going to make sure that he gets all of these. And then it also helps us stay out, just to have them all cleared up really and taken care of. So we've got the 830 on the trailer. Nice little drive along the coastline today. We're going to take you with us. I got my loader with us back over in the bay, so we should be able to get these kind of unloaded off nice and easy at the other side there. Just gonna make sure we get these off without cutting or damaging any of them. There we go. Nice and easy. Of course, we are in the little, this little T6, I think, or T5, sorry, that belongs to the estate still to keep it for little jobs such as this really moving forward. So, pretty handy to have. It's a nice pokey little tractor, actually. It does a great little job. It does a really great little job. Just wanna make sure. There we go. And over we go there. So this field is in line to be drilled with cover crop. I think we're going to leave it like that for the winter now. The field over the road there, Chris has already drilled up. That's done. Following when he subsoiled it, so that's all tidied up there. Now we're just going to leave that one for the winter, and hopefully break up some of that compaction a little bit more that we found that was in there. That ground was left wanting just ever so slightly. There we go. So yeah, hopefully that'll resolve all of that. Oh, there's one more bale over there. Look at that. There is a rogue pink bale in here somewhere. When we borrowed the wrapper there, we used our own wrap, but we had had one bale of pink wrap left on the roll, so had to use that one up. But it is in here somewhere. I'm sure we'll catch our eye on it. Perfect stuff. And then yeah, like I say, we'll get Chris up probably tomorrow to do this. This is going to be the last of the drilling over here. We're all kind of tied up for now at least. There'll be some more spring drilling to do, but yeah, if we get this one in as well, I'll be very happy with how we've managed to get on. We've got this field cleared. We'll stick a nice little mixture into here just so it kind of helps to fix the nitrogen levels in the soil, but also without bringing the subsoiler back through it, we'll also work on the compaction a little bit there as well. So that's going to be kind of handy. And we'll see how we get on there. So that is us done. That's that loaded up there. What we need to do is stick some more straps down on this guy. Get this all in. It's going to be a fair bit of weight on here, I'm sure. We don't want these to go anywhere, so make sure they are all buttoned on in nice and tight there. Ratcheted up, which is looking good there. So we've probably got 1, 2, 3. About one more trailer load there, really, I would say. So we might come back and get that today. We might also just come back and pick that up tomorrow with the T6 of ours, because this iron is going to go into the Cavillan sprayer. So that needs to be done. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge as and when we come to it. We're just going to kind of park this tractor over by the trees, so it's kind of hidden a little bit. Around the corner we go. And then yeah, we'll come back and get this all tidied up tomorrow, I reckon. But yeah, it's handy to have such a tractor here because it means I don't have to think about lugging over my telehandler to get it over here to then take it back over the other end to do anything. Because I don't have I have a round bale grab, but only for the telehandler now at the moment. But yeah, we're going to get ourselves all checked off here and make sure everything's tied down once again, just to be double sure. And we'll get ourselves away down to the bay. You see the stubble length was quite high in here in places that has been flattened down by the balers and the wrapper flying around there. But it is, we did leave the stubble length a touch higher there just because we were unsure what was in this. But with that in mind now, we still did pretty well. We've still got a fair whack of fodder out of here. Now we are going to go left here. The swing wide enough right first though. Quite a long trailer here, it will make it a little tricky to get out. Okay, that is a bit tight there. You can't get too close to that gateway either because you will start to rip those bales open. But anyway, we're through and we're just going to take our time around the corner here. The drive itself is going to be about a 40-minute drive, but will not take you along all the way. But yeah, we're going to get back over to the bay there and we'll see what is going on. Now that tight little turn, we're going to go left again. Swing wide a little bit there, what we're looking like. Yeah, we're okay, perfect. Perfect, and off we go. So yeah, pretty much at the moment there, all of the land work that we need to do for the estate has been done. Tick that box, which is good. The only other thing that is left to do really is just a lot of housekeeping work, really tidying areas up. There's a little bit of drainage work to do here and there. There's some tidying up around the yard to do as well. What we might look to do is bring that tractor excavator over for a day and just do some work with that, I think. There's nothing too major, just a lot of small little things that we can get done, which will really just help everything, tidy everything up and get the estate, the main yards for one, into just a better situation there. Well, that looks like miscanthus, there you go. It's a renewable energy source right there. So yeah, that's going to be the next step for us, I think. And then we're kind of now into our winter work, really. With the exception of spraying, well, that's just going to start to ramp up. But we are looking good. No more. I can't see any more field work any time in the future, at least. I think we're all going to be fairly buttoned in for that one. So hopefully that will be the case. But yeah, I guess time will tell, really. We'll just have to wait and see. What we're going to do now, though, is, like I say, we have to bomb up this road. We're going to take the next right coming up. We'll go past one of the main dealerships in the area. And then we will be heading along the coast road for a little bit, really. So we'll tune back in with you when we do get ourselves onto the other side there. We're going to go and load these bales for this farmer. And then we'll head back on up to our yard and do a bit of shuffling around, I think. So we will see you all on the other side in just a moment. Alright folks, we're down by the beach now, really. We're just coming in on the northern edge of the bay. My yard is up the hill up that way. But we're not going that way this morning. We're going to take this through the town, around and up towards the past Sandy Bay farm, really. And up, there's a tiny little beef farm around the corner that we're going to drop this off at. My loader is still parked about there, and we're just going to stick this into his silage, but I think it's going to be the first load. He's had disastrous luck with just trying to get any form of forage down, so we're going to... he was more than happy to take this on board, so we're going to get this unloaded for him, and then yeah, we'll probably, like I say, we're heading back over to the yard right now, because we're going to put the sprayer onto this tractor here and just sort a few things out in the yard there and get ourselves ready. We've got some more straw to go out tomorrow, so we need to, before we go and get that last load from the estate there, we're going to have to go and sort some straw out first. So we've got lots to do. It is like that time though, where, like I was saying, a lot more odd jobs than anything else, really, and we're just trying to make sure we get them all done. A lot of different winter work coming in there. We've got some more hedge trimming work that I didn't see coming, but it looks like it's going to keep Anthony back in the hedge cutter for a little bit longer. So we'll get him all geared up to start that one probably next week. And then yeah, just a few little bits and pieces really to keep the lads going as well. So which is good. We want that. We want to make sure that they are all kept going there. And we'll see what the future workload holds. If it stays dry, which at the moment it's a bit hit and miss, but if it does stay dry, then we might try and get a little more cover crop into some of the ground that we're going to be drilling in the spring. But we'll just see how that one looks really. We're going to go right here. Quite quiet through the town today, actually. A lot of the summer trade has now long since disappeared, so it does mean the roads are a little more manageable for myself, or for other farmers in the area, but mainly for myself. We can really feel we got those silage bales on the back. It's really kind of slowing everything down a bit here. And around we go. So yeah, like I say, we'll go up the big hill. We're going to turn past the main farm here, and it's just not too far around the corner there. But shouldn't take us too long to get ourselves going. So how have you been anyway? I hope everyone is well. If you are watching this, do let me know what you're getting up to, where you're working, where you're farming, what you're driving, and how your harvest is all coming in. Mixed result across the board for myself, for the custom work that we've been doing really in terms of performance there. The yields haven't been great at all. Straw work wise, it's looking pretty low as well. I had anticipated getting a little bit more than we have. But yeah, that is just kind of the lay of the land right now, so we'll have to see how that looks. But yeah, we are hoping that that will change sooner rather than later. Next year maybe. We can always hope for better, and then you got to plan for the worst, so just so your budgets don't go over. But it is going to be it's going to be a difficult year for many, that's for sure. Going to cut down here. Alright then, and we're not far away around the corner. A lot of farms aren't really getting up to much right now. This I know this gentleman here has slowed down quite a bit. We are doing a lot of his field work, so he's kind of left all that to us really there, and animals are just kind of ticking along slowly. So seems to be a case there's quite a few farmers at the moment who are looking just to kind of slow down and not take on too many of the costs of modern day farming with the input costs and the expenses for equipment, machinery there, rather let someone like myself, which is great for me. It really does allow me to keep a constant diary of work. Just a little speed trap there, but yeah, it does mean that for the small to medium-sized farm, the face of agriculture is definitely changing for them, I would say. It is looking rather different. Yeah, you can see a lot of spring crops are coming in there. A lot of this work has had the post-emergent on as well. A lot of these fields around here, we've covered them all. Now it's going to be a case of keeping an eye on herbicide, fungicides, if we should need it. So we'll see how that looks. Oilseed rape is doing okay. Some of that I haven't drilled too much. Ooh, that was a bit of a wobble. I haven't drilled too much of it at all there, but the stuff that is in the ground seems to be hanging on all right. Cabbage stem flea beetle, not too much of an issue because we were able to get it in the ground a little earlier, really, and hopefully that will continue. Ooh, stop right there. Okay, let's move it now. What I do believe, I think he has actually desires to stick a load of whole crop into here, some maize into here at some point. I don't believe we're sticking it into there right now. What I think he wants to do is stack it up along this edge here. But we'll go for a walk. This is obviously my telehandler here that we brought in. But you can see this place is barren. He is bringing his cattle back into the yard here soon. But we just want to make sure we get this all stacked up in the right place for him. There's muck midden. This will be behind the shed. This will be where it meant. Okay. Alright, we can do it there. We just have to reverse that back and then get him all ready to go. Okay, so I have my keys here. There we go. I think what we'll try and do, we're going to stick you around here, and we'll line them up. We're going to stack them up against the wall there, I think, which would be a good starting point. So where can I get that? Okay, I have a plan. Okay, just jackknife the trailer into here, I think. So we'll get this all reversed back there and we'll get ourselves started and see how it all looks. But yeah, like I say, we've just a nice gentle job really to get done for this morning here. Nice to get everything ticked off over on the other side of the estate, that's for sure. But yeah, let's get ourselves back over here. Let's get ourselves back over here and then we'll get this all unloaded. I do have my my multiple cameras and my drone with me, so we might see if we can get some external shots of me unloading this trailer, I reckon. Alright folks, we're making a little progress. Not much, has been slow going there, but we're getting growing. Had a little bit of problem with the wrapper, with the grab, beg your pardon. Had to change a few things out, but that's why there has been no drone footage yet. Just gotta take our time to get these first ones stacked along the deck here. I do like to try and come in from an angle when you're picking them up, just so we don't risk kind of piercing the next bag out, or the next bale over, really. Let's sneak in and grab that one. Just take that one off there, nice and easy. Perfect. So what we'll do now that we know we've got my issues with my grab all resolved there, we are going to get cracking along with a little bit of a time lapse here for you all. So let's see how we get on with that, and we'll get this cleared nice and quickly.
That I could be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running celebrate, the fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine in the shade of a tree, and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast. One breath away. Step up and say, chasing shadows around the place. It shouldn't take long now in any case, as long as there is light. Pretending I could stay the night. One breath away.
So it's not going to be the neatest of stack, I don't think. It's not going to win any awards for that, that's for sure. But we are getting them all taken care of, which is the main thing. Just always like to be a little bit extra careful when it comes to all things silage bales, really, just so you don't damage them anymore. I'm gonna get a better hold of this guy here. Perfect stuff. And yeah, we're gonna get these all stacked up anyway, though. Shouldn't take us too much longer, and then we're gonna be onwards with the next job back up to the yard there, sort some sprayers out, get everything kind of hooked up and lined up together, and then we should be ready to get some more straw shipped away there as well. So that's kind of what the day is going to be looking like. Just thought we'd let you know, bring you up to speed with everything, get that little whole crop job done, which was a nice little bit of a different approach, really. Kept us interested to kind of get into a different approach to harvest there. Kept us busy as well, but also just kind of made sure that the estate got a little bit we're able to kind of recover some of the funds really by baling this off, rather than just letting that fuel just be kind of left to wilt and then worked back in. So quite happy with that. All being said there, and hopefully they are as well. I tried to do a little bit of the drone work there. It is a little bit tricky though when you are loading and trying to operate a drone, so might not get too much of that in there, but anyway, we will see. For next time though, we are going to leave it here, I do believe, as we look to get this all unloaded, and then we will see you. But we are going to leave it here anyway, as we look to try and get this all cracked out. So if you haven't done so already, please do hit that like button and subscribe to Simulation for the Nation if you enjoy my content that he does upload. I have been Andy, your young farmer. I'll be back next week with some more updates as we look to get cracking along around the yards, and we'll see what that holds. So until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next one. Catch you later.